fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Sunday the 4th of August 2024. I hope you are keeping well, and if you've just woken up, I hope you had a decent night's sleep, and I did for a change, actually. The night before last, I was awake most of the night, and I was tired most of the day yesterday, but I tried not to go to bed too early, and an alert message came on my phone. It said expect rain at 10 p.m. and I thought if I fall asleep before then, I'm gonna wake up at 10 o'clock. So I did my best and stayed awake, and then exactly 10 o'clock it rained. I'm here in Bangkok, by the way, for those of you who don't know the channel. Exactly 10 o'clock it rained. That's very unusual to be spot on, but it was, and it wasn't too noisy, and I fell asleep after that. So, and it's now 7 a.m. and I woke up about half an hour ago, so that's good sleep. The best sleep I've had for ages. So there you are. If you get yourselves very overtired, you can make up for it, I guess. What's going on in the world? Well, I haven't mentioned the riots in the UK. I say riots, the vandalism and lunacy inflicted on local people by the extreme right, by fascists. You may have seen photos and videos of these skinhead type people. No, let's not denigrate skinheads. I don't mean that. Some skinheads are not like that. But I mean, these white supremacist fascists who are out there doing what they always do. That's hitting people or breaking things or whatever. This is not new. We've had this since the 1930s in England. In Cable Street in London, there was famous. The fascists tried to take over. Mosley and his fascists, were rejected by the people. Fought back by anti-fascists. At that time, they were fighting. It was the Jews they were demonstrating against. Now it's any immigrants. The reason it came on is because apparently there was a murder of 3 young children, a horrific murder a few days ago. Very sad thing. But these fascists just tried to hang on to it and grab onto anything, and it was reported falsely that the person was an asylum seeker who had arrived by boat, and then the right, use their social media networks. This is the problem now, that we have social media for these people to, get together and organize these kind of things. There's a fascist known as Tommy Robinson. It's not his real name. His real name is Julian, I can't remember now, something like Jaxley Lennon or something like that. It's a double-barreled name, but he doesn't want to sound so posh. So he calls himself Tommy Robinson because he thinks it sounds very English. Anyway, he's been in and out of jail for years, a well-known violent fascist. Apparently he's got his account back on Twitter, courtesy of Elon Musk, who has now restored all rights to all fascists. Disgusting person, Elon Musk. Anyway, we're getting away from the topic. Yes, so the right have organised violence across the UK. In many places, though, as is usual, the anti-fascists have been there to fight them back, keep them out, and just calm them down. It was quite funny. I saw there was a story the other day where the fascists turned up, and they were completely outnumbered by anti-fascists, and they were wearing balaclavas, and the Guardian journalist went over and said, talked to them and said, "Oh no, we just came to look," but they were wearing balaclavas. Yeah, you just go to look wearing a balaclava. Anyway, they hurried away after seeing that they were vastly outnumbered. I mean, I remember back in the 80s, this kind of thing happened as well. The problem now is that, of course, we've had so many years of Tory rule, and the Tories have allowed this kind of fascism to creep in, and they've encouraged it in many ways with their people, with many of their policies and their rhetoric. So anyway, the situation continues. Let's hope it calms down. Let's hope these people are kicked back, not literally, but arrested by the police, and in particular that they're people who are organising this need to be arrested, not just the people who are on the ground. People like, anybody who's doing the organising. All right, let's get on with the game of Sudoku. Now, this is the Observer Sudoku. It does not tell us its level. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's tough. Have no idea. So I should just jump straight in, and I'm not going to give it a level myself anymore. I used to do that, but I've stopped doing that now, so I'll let you just try for yourself. Let's see. We've got 3s blocking down there, so that's going to be a 3 in that location. We've got 1s blocking across here and down there, so we're going to get ourselves a 1 there. We've got 4s blocking across here and there, and a 4 down there. And we've got 3s going up to the top, like so. We're going to finish the 3s. I can see it already because we've got 3s blocking down here like this, and we're going to get a 3 going up and across like so. And there we are, 3s are out of the way. I'm trying to get started here with a seeing what's okay. We've got 2 blocking up here and up there. Very usually in these games, in any Sudoku game, usually just at the beginning, numbers kind of jump up and hit me in the eye without any kind of examination of the grid. Don't know what it is. They just kind of do. Come to me, numbers. Come to me. It's kind of like that. And then, of course, it takes a bit more closer examination. We've got 9s blocking like this. Okay, I've really slowed down a lot here. In fact, I've come to an absolute halt. So let's see what we've got. I'm not sure if the microphone is picking up my stomach rumbling, but it certainly is. No breakfast yet. Okay, we've got 4 across here and 4 up there. So there's our 4. So I believe we've got a pair of 1 and 4. We've got 1 across here, 1 and 4 there, 1 and 4. Oh, come on, hit the right key. 1 and 4 across here, 1 and 4 here. 1, we've got 4 here, but 1 has got to be in one of these 2 squares there, so blocking there. So we do have a pair of 1 and 4 in those squares there. How does that help us? One, 4, 4, so we have 5s there and there. What else do we know about 5s? 5s there, there. Oh, okay. Again, 1 and 4. 6, do we know anything about 6s? Not sure. 7's there and there. And 8's, no, I don't know. Let's have a look at these squares then. So we've got 1 and 4 in these two white squares now. So we are looking for 6, 7, 8. Ah, yeah, so we got 7 blocking that square, 7 blocking that square. So there's our 7. And we have 6 and 8 in these two squares there now. Seven down here, 7 up there, and 7 across there. Says this is a 7. 7 this way, 7 that way. There's a 7. 7 down there, there's a 7. The last number here is a 6. This is 6 and 8. So this has to be 1 and 7. So 7 blocking up there. There's the 7. There's the 1. Still need a 1 down here. And the missing digits here are 4 and 5. 5 across there, there's the 5, there's the 4. 4 across here and up there gives me a 4 there. 4 going up to the top like so. Or if you remember, we had a pair of 4 and 1 in those squares. So there's our 4, there's our 1. 1 down here, 1 up there, 1 across there, there's the 1. 1, 3 and 4 are finished. Okay, 7 up here and across there, there's a 7. 5 this way and 5 up there puts a 5 into that square. 7 down here, down there and across there. This should be the last 7, I think. Yep. Okay, how about those 5s? We've got 5s there, 5s over here, 5s there, which means we can only look for 5s here, so not there. That's a pair of 5s there. Okay. 6 across here. Put 6 into one of these two squares. Or let's just do it like this. 6 blocking this square and this square. So in this column, there's our 6. We know this has to be an 8, and we know this has to be a 6 because I pointed it out along at the beginning, or some time ago I should say. 6 blocking down, 6 across there. There's our 6. And again, we've got 6 blocking across here, which puts 6 into one of these squares, blocking up there, 6 across there, and across here. So that would be a 6. Two blocks here and there, so that's 2. 9 blocks this square, so there's a 9. There's a rickety sounding truck going past. My apologies for the sound effects. 8's blocking down here, there's the 8. And the last number to place here is a 2. Missing numbers here, 5, 6 and 9. We've got 5 and 9 in the same row, so that's got to be a 6. Then 6 across here and there and down there, there's our 6. One more digit to go here, that is 5, is it? 5 blocking up here and across there gives us 5 in that square. 5 down here and across there gives us 5 here. 5 back that way says this is a 5. And 9 finishes this little block here. 9 blocking across there gives us 9 in that square there. We are left here with 2 and 8. Any help on 2 or 8? Not yet, but we see the 2 blocking across there. So 2 must be here. 2 blocking up there. There's our 2. And now we can say yes. 2 blocks that square. There's our 2. There's our 8. 8 blocks up here giving me the 8 in this square. One more digit to go here, which is 9. We have 9 blocking across there. That means that's a 9. The last number to place here is an 8. 8 back that way gives me an 8 there. And 6 finishes the game. So, like I said, I'm not going to give it a level, but presumably it wasn't a really tough level because it didn't take very long to get there. I did spot a pair, so that might move it up a little bit. But anyway, whatever the level, it's over, and we'll have another observer next Sunday. But there'll be other games from me today. Hopefully. Take care. Bye-bye.